Welcome back to the show, everybody. We got a great one lined up for you today. We're going to have casino coin news, XDC news. We'll get into that. PayPal and crypto. I think they're liking crypto, by the way. India and a new E-Rupi. Come on in. UK and Britcoin for a CBDC. Bank of America gives mixed message on crypto and Bitcoin. Now, we really got to find a path here. New infrastructure bill, and not the one from Don Breyer. This is the new infrastructure bill for the $28 billion revenue collection in crypto. We'll go over that. It is all hands on deck, is what they're saying. There is some bad verbiage in there for crypto. We'll get into it. And three different technical analyst views on XRP price and where it's going. And guess what? I think you're going to like all three. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
This is Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Subscribe for new content notifications. Now, here's Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. You can follow me on Twitter at @BackupBradleyAbove, and everything that we're talking about here today. 1.612 trillion for the cryptocurrency market cap, still almost $1 trillion missing from old money in crypto, let alone new money coming in. Hopefully, we get some clarity in DC. Fingers crossed. We will see. Let's go ahead and roll into the news. Right now, the XRP price is the news, and it's 0.7508 right now, ranging between 71 on the low end and 77 cents on the higher end. We are going to hear from three different technical analysts before we get out of here today. Now, listen, this is J.C. Collins. If you haven't read anything by J.C. Collins, what are you waiting for? This guy's very good. I would be checking it out. And we see here, he's sharing here, Casino Coin Nation is the real deal. I feel like it is too. I had a chance to talk privately with Daniel from Casino Coin, the CTO, and I really am very excited about what they are doing, and I cannot wait to get a chance to sit down and do a proper interview, great conversation with him when they get some news to break. It is going to be pretty remarkable stuff. And you know how big gambling is. There's a lot of my family that loves gambling, and I have to say that's one of the reasons that I'm excited about the project, because I know there's so many people in my family that enjoy gambling, and I could just see the blend of crypto and gambling, especially online gambling there. We'll keep you up to date on what is coming. So now, looking at this from Bond Crypt, Zenfin official partners with Garda Wallet and Simplex to provide easy fiat on-ramp for XDC within seconds. Users are able to get XDC directly to their wallet by paying with debit or credit cards. Come on in. Congratulations to XDC for getting that direct buying opportunity right to your wallet. That is really cool. Big on XDC, full disclosure. I like XDC a lot. I'm a casino coin holder, XDC holder, XRP holder, XLM, vet. A little bit of Bitcoin, a little bit of Ethereum, right? Mainly heavier in the other ones, Cardano, Algorand, love all that stuff, even Decentraland. So, all right, looking right here, we see Hall of Famer Peter Vass, and none of that's financial advice, just full disclosure. PayPal hiring over 100 crypto positions as global cryptocurrency adoption rises. Come on in. What do you think PayPal's thinking about this whole crypto business, right? They thought it's going so well that they expanded, because they also own Venmo as well, and they're expanding it into Venmo. And you can see they're going global here with everything they're doing as PayPal starts a significant crypto push in Ireland. Come on in. Yeah, Dundalk and Dublin. That's what I'm talking about. Bring it on. Make it worldwide. And you know what? While we're making it worldwide, Hall of Famer XRP Crypto Wolf tells us India Prime Minister Modi will launch an E-Rupi digital payment solution today. Now, listen, this is a big moment for India, because it's been like a bad tennis match over there. I mean, just bang, no, yes, no, crypto, bad, good, yes, no. I mean, it's been tough to watch, but you know what? Everything finds its way where it needs to go. India realizes, however this goes, they're not going to get left behind, and I don't believe the U.S. will either. So, and neither will the U.K., because here we're looking for another Hall of Famer here, Michael. A task force little late to the game, don't you think, he says. United Kingdom appears poised to jump on the CBDC bandwagon as the Treasury establishes a task force to explore central bank digital currencies. And it's no surprise that in that article, the bankers are not happy about it, but the Treasury officials are. Yeah, no wonder. Yeah, Bank of America goes on to outline key benefits of Bitcoin adoption in El Salvador. I can't figure out if this is a bad article written about Bank of America or if Bank of America is just this split over what is to come. It says the bank claims that the introduction of the world's largest cryptocurrency could potentially lower the cost of remittances, which represent nearly a quarter of the tropical country's gross domestic product. In turn, this could substantially increase the disposable income of Salvadorians. And it says here, banking the unbanked is seen as yet another advantage of Bitcoin adoption. Roughly 70% of the citizens in El Salvador do not have access to a bank account. Finally, El Salvador could attract foreign direct investment flows by becoming a major Bitcoin mining hub of the likes of Iceland. In March, Bank of America published a scathing report about cryptocurrencies, which states that Bitcoin's only viable use case is price speculation. So everything they just told us, they just took it back from last March. Oh boy. You know, like I said, I can't figure out if that's just a really bad article or if, Bank of America is truly that conflicted about Bitcoin. And the reality is Bitcoin is a horrible payment method network, period. I think it's amazing what Bitcoin has shown us. I think it's amazing what the first cell phone showed us is possible with cell phones. None of you have the first cell phone today, and none of you are using it, right? And I'm not either. Because it doesn't make any sense to. Because the first generation tech doesn't make it. The first generation tech of almost anything shows you what is possible. It doesn't become the lasting solution. Sorry. Dose of reality. But that's the truth, right? That's not maxi talk, but that's where it retreated from a cryptocurrency to a store of value, as they say. Well, which is another video. Anyway, Bond Crypt Hall of Famer here says Congress likely to pass the $550 billion infrastructure bill through the Senate that threatens to kill crypto industry. It's unclear whether a provision related to crypto will be in the final bill. Well, it's a problem, right? And if the language doesn't get straightened out, it will be a problem. Let me tell you how much of a problem it is. Ron Hammond says the buyer bill, which is the other bill about digital asset market infrastructure and investment protection act, completely separate bill, has basically been not shelved, but put on hold because it's not going anywhere, because the bill that we're talking about for the infrastructure is under such scrutiny because of the verbiage that either is or isn't in it that helps crypto. They say right now, the way it's written, it harms crypto, and it's basically all hands on deck to try to get the infrastructure bill at this 100% moving forward. Has been pretty drastic consequences for the industry. So all efforts are focused on the infrastructure bill because they feel like if they don't get that figured out, crypto's doomed with some very, very bad adverse effects. So we will see how this goes. Will Congress be able to multitask and get the verbiage adjusted in the infrastructure bill so that it doesn't harm the innovation of crypto and the market in general? And will they be able to multitask and get another bill, whether it's the Token Taxonomy Act or the Digital Asset Market Infrastructure Investor Protection Act, something that can give us all the clarity and the agencies respectively so they can get back in their lanes and we can move forward with this digital asset space. I have to say, it's Congress, right? Anything goes. Anything can happen. Maybe nothing, maybe everything, maybe one thing. Who knows? Give us something, but whatever you do, give us something that allows this market to thrive. That's what we need. Looking right here, this is Pumpcat, says XRP Army, behold, rangeception, 2 ranges within a potential macro channel. There's an 11 times gain potential on the table here. Macro uptrending asset, weekly horizontal support holding, downtrend broke and lower time frames. RSI has a lot of room to run. Absolutely. Let's take a look at this. And if you're taking a look at this, this is obviously a very, very big channel here. But he's showing you what is here and how this looks from a macro 1-week chart is what this looks like here. So if you take a look at this, you can see the 11.30% here, he says here, in the cycle top could hit this top of this channel if it were to do so. And obviously there would be, I would imagine, ups and downs in the price and not just a parabolic move. But if we were to see this kind of fractal repeat, then you could see us top out in that $48 to $50 range, which, by the way, he's not the only one to suggest that that is really highly possible. When you look at the relative strength index down below, you see there's plenty of upside here for the buying and support of such a price increase. Now, this is also another analyst, JD, who put out a new monthly chart here. It was talking about $15, I think last week or the week before, and is now showing his updated chart to say pretty much support of what he's seeing. Or he's not looking at the other person, Pumpcat's chart, but the other person's chart is lining up in this same kind of pay channel or price channel, respectively, right? And calling for a $50 XRP at some point as well. And this looks like, obviously the time frame can't be determined perfectly, but this is looking at like the middle of 2022. So about a year from now is what that looks like, with obviously interpretation involved, right? So looking at that, but this guy right here, and shout out to Coins Kid, who just put out another video this morning. This guy is amazing, I tell you. And he gave us a hell of a shout out because we showcase his work and many other technical analysts here on the channel. And I know we've sent him a lot of traffic, and I'm very happy about that. I'm glad that, look, I'm an all boats rise kind of person. So let's elevate one another, right? And I really love this guy's work. I mean, he gives you the up and the down. We could break lower. And if we break lower, then you got to look at the lower support lines of where the price would fall back to. He gives an excellent breakdown right now where we are at 75 cents right now. And not that we can't hit the $50 mark 6 months from now or a year from now or whenever it is projected. But the reality is where are we at right now? And it is a crucial moment that we're at right now, because that 72 cent line, 70 to 72 cent range, has been a very, very key point of resistance that we need to break through and stay above. So let's hear what Coins Kid has to say here. And Coins Kid, we think a lot of you here, man. Appreciate your analysis and that you share it with all of us. And we are very grateful for you, my friend. So all the best and keep growing, and let's keep this thing moving. And you keep those insights coming, and we'll keep showcasing you here on the channel, my friend. Thank you for everything. Here it is.
Support right now for XRP. So it's basically golden. We're looking really relatively strong here for XRP. We're above the daily 55 EMA, which is golden. You want to see that. We are running to a resistance of the weekly at the moment on the 20. So primarily you can see a couple of wicks above that at the moment for XRP. But if we do start to break up here and start to backtest and hold this as support, then like I said to you, this is your bottom for XRP. And you're looking at its continuation, and the wave count that we've done on VeChain and the previous wave 2 count on VeChain as well is all in correlation, and there's a similarity between the wave 2 and the wave 4, and it's all looking beautiful for continuation here for XRP. But don't expect us to get to these targets overnight, and this is a frustration with people. You lay down these targets and they don't get there overnight, and just like these corrections, and they give you the targets, they don't get there overnight. They do take time to come to fruition. So patience is a must in this space, and I'll keep telling you that. But so far so good. We are adhering to structural support for continuation. Now right now, off the bat on the daily, I'm going to lay down another little fib experiment here for you, because potentially what we've done here, okay, you've got fibs in fibs and waves in waves. You're fully aware of that. So right now you're forming this new impulsive wave up. Technical target is up there at the 1618, and obviously, like I've just reminded you, that's a WW bottom technical target as well. So far so good. We've rolled back. We're holding this key level of support for continuation, and right now you might be forming a new impulsive wave up off this corrective wave that we've just gone through, where we've rolled over here. We've carried out this extension correction of this rising wedge, and right now you could potentially be looking at a new impulsive wave up being formed for XRP off that low, and you could be looking at a next wave up to the 1618 within itself. These sort of mini waves have been larger waves. You could be looking at 82 cents appreciation here, and from here right now you could be looking at a further 10% upside. And with that, this impulsive wave which is beginning to form, you do need to see this level broken to confirm this trend. Now basically, a lot of people jump into these trades. Okay, we've bounced off this level of support here, which is great, golden. This is the technical target of the rising wedge. You fell back to it, you hold the support, and obviously you're now looking at further upside, potentially getting to this 1618. But to confirm this new impulsive wave that's forming, you do need to see this high broken at 77 cents. Now this is a really key level of resistance which XRP has run into at the moment. So for me, if you're not in a trade at the moment, because there is also the potential that you could roll here and retrace deeper. You're fully aware of that. I've shown you that. Okay, you could retrace down to another level of resistance and support. So what you want to do, not financial advice, but if you're looking to enter and you're looking for a long opportunity, okay, wait for this high to get broken, because from there you'll be looking at a beautiful potential 6.32% short trade, long trade, sorry, and you could potentially be looking at that lovely 17.59% long trade opportunity as well for XRP, where it does something like this. Okay, retracing, impulsive, retracing, impulsive, retracing, repulsive, boom, target met, something like that. Okay, and these beautiful waveforms which XRP is beginning to form. It's really,
I think that is such a great breakdown of how the market moves by giving and taking, ebbing and flowing, up and then a pullback, up and then a pullback, right? Charts, that's what charts look like. And I love that Coins Kid really reminds everybody that this stuff doesn't happen overnight, right? Patience is the key. And if we do our best to really try to figure out what the fundamental news is and how it pairs up with where the technical analysis is of the token or project or company we're following, we are doing the best we can to inform ourselves with everything we can at hand, right? We're trying to get every source from the technical side, the fundamental news side, take a look at the charts and understand what the impact may or may not be from those things. But I just love that he really tempers everything here and lets everybody know that there is time involved in these things. There is an up and a down in charts. That's the way they move. And if we get what we need, if we see the leading indicators taking us where he's talking about on the chart in a short period of time, we could be above 90 cents. That is a great place for us to be. And listen, all of this is taking place while we're dealing with an SEC versus Ripple lawsuit and waiting and trying to get some kind of clarity to free the logjam for this whole entire digital asset space. So that's where we are on this day. Potentially $50 XRP early next year or mid next year. And looking in the short term at running down $1 XRP. Come on in. That's where we're at. Thank you to Coins Kid and all the technical analysts and everybody who's a part of these shows. And thank you to each and every one of you I really do appreciate you, and I don't take any of you for granted. So make sure you check out all the links in the description box and the comment section. They are trusted links and products and services that I use each and every day. Be very careful what you click on out here on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, I Trust Capital is the best crypto, gold, silver IRA on the planet. Don't believe me? Click the link and find out for yourself. I'll catch all of you on the next one.